Hey Juan.
What up, John?
Do you like beer?
You know what, John? I do like beer.
No way.
Yeah, way.
Dude, so Desert Fish, the band I play in, we
Mhm.
released a beer this week.
Oh, nice.
And
I had no idea.
I know, and it's still on tap at Crooked Tooth.
Is it?
Yes, there's still lots left. We went through a fair amount at the release party, but there is still more. And on the 28th of September, it will be on tap at Caps and Corks.
All right.
That is over on Orange Grove and...
Are those the only two bars it will be available at?
No, so it will be at other places. Confirmed currently that I can say is going to be Caps and Corks.
Okay.
They're going to have it over there, and Desert Fish and Nocturnal Theory are actually be there on the 28th, hanging out, and we're going to be playing acoustic from 7 to 10.
Very nice.
Both bands. And then...
And what day is that?
That is on September 28th.
All right.
Yes, it's a Friday, I believe. It might be a Saturday. I got to look.
I think it's a Saturday.
It might be a Saturday. Actually, yeah, I think it's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
But the next Friday after that, we are both alongside Desert Fish and Nocturnal Theory are both going to be at Rialto Theater.
Oh.
For that, what we are calling the Hazy Fest.
Oh.
With Skylar Lutz.
Oh.
She's coming down from California to play it.
Oh.
And then I think Rylan Out is doing a sort of acoustic set.
Oh.
Creating the Scene will be there. Streetlight Curb Players will be there.
Oh.
The beer will be on tap at our bar.
Wow.
And I currently have tickets, and so do all the other dudes in the band, available for $5.
And when is that show?
That is on October 4th. That is a Friday night.
Very nice.
$5 tickets.
Very nice.
Directly from us.
Sounds like a big show.
Yeah, it should be good.
Wow.
I think there's 6 bands on it or something. And it's all to promote the beer. So Crooked Tooth is going to have a booth there, and they're going to have their reps there, and it'll be available over at our bar. You can swing over there, grab it, come back, all that kind of good stuff.
Cool.
It should be fun. But it's called the Hazy Fest.
Hazy Fest.
Yes, tickets are now available for it, and they're only $5.
Excellent.
That's it. What else you can do with $5? Maybe get a sandwich.
A sandwich. Not
Or
even.
you could pay for a whole night entertainment.
Get a bag of hot
Fun.
Cheetos.
Yeah, see? Bag of hot Cheetos, and then you watch Netflix. Or a ticket to our show, and you come hang out all night.
So go ahead and
Should
go
be good.
purchase that ticket.
Yeah, hit us up on our Instagram and Facebook and all that jazz.
We will hook you up.
Okay. Juan, you want to take it away?
This week's episode is brought to you by Human Sound Studios.
What up?
What up?
You pretending to be a robot over there?
Welcome to the Untamed podcast. My name is Juan.
And I'm
This
John.
is my good friend John
And this is Julia.
and Julie. Yeah.
Hi.
How you been, Juan?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a busy week.
Oh, tell me about it, man.
Sorry, I had to take a sip of this coffee.
You know,
It's really good.
when I work, I've been working overtime.
Yeesh.
So they cut down my overtime, which is nice.
I feel like it's nice, but it's also like you like overtime money.
Right. This is true. But then they tax the fuck out of me.
It's true.
So it's almost not even worth it sometimes.
Yeah, it depends.
But on my one day that I didn't have overtime, which is Wednesday because I have karate, I didn't go in early because I tell them, hey, if I'm going to have overtime, I'd rather come in early than stay late.
Yes.
So Wednesday, I go to work. I'm having a grand old time. And as soon as, I'm about to go to lunch, because I go to lunch at the end of my shift. I'm about to go to lunch, and they're like, hey, we need you to go do this. Mm-hmm. Which is not a part of my job.
Yes.
At all. Like, whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I will say that is my old job before I went into maintenance. So I was like, just because I know how to do it does not mean that I want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So I went over there for like 40 minutes.
It's above my pay grade.
Exactly. I went over there for 40 minutes. And then they were like, you know what? You can just go back to you doing what you were doing. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm out. I left.
Thanks.
The supervisor stopped me and was like, hey, because you went over there, you can stay 2 hours of overtime. I'm like, I can stay, or are you making me stay?
Right.
They're like, well, they approved you for 2 hours of overtime, even though you were only over there for 40 minutes. And I was like, fine. Fine. So I stayed my 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
Stayed till 9 in the morning.
Yikes.
And then I was about to go and get ready to go.
They asked you to do more shit.
And then they're like, hey, you are approved for another hour of overtime if you want it. And I'm like,
well, fuck.
Sure, it's just one more hour. So I was like, fuck it. So
at that point, you're like, I wasn't an hour.
I was at work till 10:30 in the morning.
Jeez.
I was so fucking tired.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I did. I think, Thursday I just went home and I slept all fucking day.
Yeah.
Until I had to go to work because I had to go in early on Thursday. Mm-hmm. So I worked till 10 in the morning, and then I had to go to work at 8 the next day, p.m.
Yeah, so you slept all day?
Pretty much.
That's what I did today. It was great.
It's hard for me to, because if I'm not in bed by a certain time, I'll stay up. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So I was up until probably like 12 or 1 until I actually fell asleep. Mm. Yeah.
Well, I feel like after you get off, like you still need like at least an hour or two to at least wind down, get something to eat, like shower, get comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't just immediately go to sleep.
Right.
I mean, sometimes
you do.
Sometimes if you're just dead, you do, but yeah, no, I slept all day today. It was great.
My diet's going good. I lost 6 pounds already.
Congratulations.
6 pounds since last Sunday.
Wow. Some poundage.
Yeah. The first week I did it. The first week I didn't lose anything. Mm. And even though I ate carbs on the weekend, I was able to like bounce right back.
Yeah. I feel you.
And then I lost 6 pounds.
Nice.
So far.
Well, congrats.
Thanks, man.
Keep up on it.
Thanks, man.
Let us know how it's going next week.
I will. Next week will be 12 pounds. Watch.
There you go.
Watch.
I was at the doctor this week. I got
your checkup?
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I'm 10 pounds heavier than the last time I went.
Wow. You know what sucks is like last time I went to the doctor, I was 20 pounds lighter than I was now, than I am now. Mm-hmm. And my doctor was like, I suggest you could lose a few pounds. Instead, I went and fucking gained 20 pounds.
Oh, God, that's funny.
No wonder I have knee problems.
The last checkup I had, the doctor was like, I know it gets hard when like you're out on the road or anything. He's like, but try your best like to eat healthy, limit your beer consumption, all those standard things. And he was like, he's like, you're in a good spot. You don't want to ruin it. Yeah. And I was like, I feel you. Yeah. At the same time, I like food.
Right. Exactly.
So, and I had McDonald's yesterday. So.
Oh.
Because
me too.
Quarter pounders were buy one, get one for $1. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll get one. And
what do you mean? Just yesterday?
I don't know if it was just yesterday, but I went. So I had a session yesterday, a studio session. So I got up, had to set shit up for that. Striking bass with this band from Casa Grande. And then so I had to set that kind of stuff up, get the sessions going, and then I kind of just hopped right into editing before they got here.
Yeah.
They got here, tracked for, however long it took them to track when they left. Then I went, showered, because I actually had a birthday party to go to last night. So it had been all day, and I'd only eaten like 2 bowls of cereal in the morning before watching the race qualifying.
Yeah.
Then I like took a nap before the band got here and all that kind of crap happened. So I literally only had cereal at like 6 a.m. before I was going to this party, and I was just like, I'm so starving. And I was like, screw this. I'm just going to run to McDonald's real quick, get like a hot and spicy or something. And then Quarter Pounders were on sale. And I was like, well,
dang.
Here we go.
Dang.
Had 2 of them, 2 Quarter Pounders with cheese.
They're probably getting old. They need to get rid of them.
No, they were really fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
They were
like
really
we said,
good.
you can't go wrong with McDonald's, man.
See, I think you can, but...
No.
Yeah. No, but I will
You'll
say...
always be satisfied at McDonald's.
However, I was pretty angry yesterday because I sat... It was one of those drive-thrus where they have 2. So I pull up into the one that's closer to the building, the one that's like the main drive-thru, right? There's a car in the far one to my right. There's a car in front of me. Bless it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Bless
So loud.
your soul.
Wow. That came from the depths within, man.
But anyways, yeah, so I pull in. There's a car in front of me. There's a car to my right in the other lane. The car in front of me goes. I pull up to the little speaker. The car to my right goes. Nothing happens. I'm just sitting there looking at the menu. And then another car comes to my right. I hear the person in the speaker ask them what they want and then ask them their order. And then they go by. And I'm like, the fuck is happening right now?
Did you say something?
It's annoying me. So what I did was I was like, did they just not like register that I was here? So I literally reversed and then drove back into the lane. And I was like, that had to have like triggered something. Nothing. I was like, what in the fuck is happening right now?
The person in control of that lane must have had to go take a break or a shit.
I have no
or
idea
something.
what was happening. And then I was like, all right, you know what? I was like, I was like, hello, excuse me? Nothing. And then another car comes in to the far lane.
And you're like, hell no.
And I was like, nope. So then I reversed out, went into the far lane, and then they took my order. And I was like, how? I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes.
Wow. You should have said something.
I did. I was like, hello?
No, you should have said something to them. When you
Oh, no. I was like, I'm always the most polite when I go to fast food places because I don't want spit in my food.
Like, excuse me. Did you know I was sitting in that first lane for 10 minutes?
Maybe I should have. Well, I got to the window and it looked like some like middle-aged to older woman working the window. And she looked slightly confused. And I feel like it was her first day or something. And I was like, I'm not going to be a dick to this lady. I was like, she's just trying to figure out how the hell to work a drive-thru.
Yeah. Oh.
I was like, whatever. But still, I was like, dude, this is bullshit.
Poor widow old lady. Stop playing with that, Julia.
Julia has a new tattoo.
How much more is
Why?
up.
Stop.
It's so itchy.
She has a tattoo and she has some shit on it.
Sanoderm.
And she's supposedly supposed to leave it on until it heals. And look at her peeling it off. You got that shit yesterday.
It's like when people have scabs and they can't stop picking them.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't be able to survive a cast.
Dude,
I would not.
I
can't even handle Sanoderm.
I have a scar here on my calf because I got surgery when I was in high school on my foot. And then they put me in this because I have flat feet. So they broke my toes and reset them and shit. And I've got
ow.
Yeah, so I have I have 4 screws and a plate in my foot. But so I had this massive cast that went up to my knee for I don't know, 3-4 months or something. Couldn't walk on it. But there was this spot here continuously just itched with the cast. So I would always just I broke the rule and stuck a pencil or something, and I would just fucking itch it. And apparently I itched it enough that it just created this crazy scar there now.
Look, this isn't even where my tattoo is, and there's some weird fucking bump right here. I can't tell if it's a mosquito bite or something, but I'm like,
it'll be fine.
This is not working for me right now.
It'll be fine. That's why
next time I see you picking at it, I'm gonna flick you.
Flake?
Flick.
I'm gonna flake you.
Or
I'm gonna
poke.
turn you into a
I got a
cornflake.
pretty aggressive poke, dude.
Yeah, it's a hard poke.
My
Yes.
fingers.
He's a hard poker.
Oh, yes, I am.
He pokes real hard.
Yes,
she
I
said.
sure do.
That is what I just said.
I poke so hard sometimes it hurts. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Julia,
I'm
not joking.
I'm just scratching
Leave it.
my
Leave
skin.
it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. That's not gonna help. You just
Okay.
gotta forget about it.
I'm gonna
Drink your
give her a
coffee.
little taste.
Oh yeah, coffee.
A little taste. 1, 2, 3.
Poke.
Can we not? Oh, that gave me a dead arm.
I literally just used my one finger.
Also, you're a karate Jedi master, and
Yeah,
I
you-
weigh like 5 pounds.
You
so.
you snap river rocks in half, bro.
And I can't even do a push up.
Hey, so yesterday I did a photo shoot.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Oh.
Oh?
Let me just say. Okay.
Was
so,
it a creative one? Was
Yeah.
it a yeah? Cool.
So I
you
went
had
out to
fun.
Red Rock in Sasko
I love that place.
to the ruins.
Yeesh. What was that before? Could
I
we
have
Google
no
that?
clue. Yeah, Google it.
What used to be there? Was it like a foundry or like a
Oh,
Let me
this
just move.
coffee really is something else, dude.
It's pretty good, huh? It's a blend of beans.
It's really strong.
I like
I
the way
know, I
it
love
punches
it.
my taste buds.
Yes.
Okay, so I was out in Sasko, and I have like this purge mask that I bought at Comic-Con.
Call me Kong.
And so that was the theme. So my friend like
The Purge?
he kind of put an outfit together with like a
Uh-huh.
army vest, not army, but tactical vest
Yeah,
and
yeah.
his guns and all that stuff. So we went out there. I got a bunch of smoke grenades and
Nice.
we were out there, and this mask lights up. So I purposely wanted enough sun to like have good exposure, but also
Still have it be dark.
still have it be dark enough for the mask to light up.
Yeah.
So I went over there around like 5-ish.
Uh-huh.
So I got there like 5:30. So as soon as we start shooting, I'm like, okay, turn on the mask.
Uh-huh.
And he turns it on, and it's on. I can see that it's on, but it's not lighting up.
Uh-huh.
Let me just tell you that everything that could go wrong yesterday
Went wrong.
dude. So first, the mask wasn't lighting up, so I had to figure that out. And then it looked like the wire was coming apart at the end from the battery box to the wire box.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, fuck. So I was trying to fix it, and then the wire was so thin, it just snapped in half when I was trying to fix it. So I was like, fuck. You know what? Red Rock, Sasko.
Sasko
Red Rock,
Fields.
Arizona.
Yeesh. She's Googling.
So so then I was like, okay, well, if this isn't gonna light up, we better fucking hurry up
Yeah,
and
get some shots with daylight.
shots in. So I
I'll
pulled
lose
out the
light.
smoke grenades. I tried doing a bunch of things, and everything was just going wrong. Like we would pop the smoke grenades, and then out of nowhere, the wind
Crazy
would pick
wind.
up.
Yeah.
And then we'll just blow away all the smoke. And I'm just like, fuck, dude. And then I was losing all my sunlight.
Yeah.
And by the time like 7 o'clock hit, dude, it went away fast, dude.
Oh yeah.
That sunset just fucking, that's it right there. That sunset just
Did you get any
went
good
away.
shots at the end of it?
I got a couple.
Yeah.
I did get a
some
couple.
stuff that was usable.
Once the sun was down, I tried it because I'm using my friend's Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in and like used the lights on it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like try to like do some other stuff. Don't really know how well it went, but
You'll see when you
I
edit.
know when I edit, I'll probably be pissed off with it, but I can probably come up
with a couple
some
things.
stuff. I know,
That's
like
cool.
when everything goes wrong, like I just start like I get in like a little bitchy ass mood, kind of, because like nothing's going my way.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for like the people that went with me because then they're like, "What was wrong?" And I'm like, "Nothing,
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing. I'm just a sassy princess.
Exactly. But I mean, I didn't want to like. I wasn't like trying to blame anybody or blame anything. I was just kind of just irritated that, I planned this out for weeks and
then when it comes down
went
to
wrong.
it, a bunch of shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I saw. Do we find it?
Hey, asshole.
Okay.
I found the information for you, honey.
Thank you.
Please listen to me today.
Okay, fact checker.
Fact checker.
So, basically, Sasko was a ghost town.
Is a ghost town?
Is same thing.
Yeah.
It was the road, which was originally an abandoned railroad, leads to this little ruined town, this poor ruined town. And basically it was like the main base of it was a smelting company.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
It was like a mining type
Yeah,
situation.
because when I've gone out there's like a really long, after you go through Red Rocks, like there's a really long ass dirt road you follow down, and like every time I've gone out there, it's to like airsoft or something. So there's a bunch of like what look like old smelting like buildings, or like there's a bunch of concrete ruins and crap it's really, really cool.
Last time I tried to go, I went in my car, and when it rained, it like completely washed out the dirt road.
Yeah.
So deep that like there was no way I'm making it through. That's why I ended up taking that Jeep.
Yeah, I've gone out there only in Jeeps and trucks and stuff, because every time I've gone it's been like rainy, and there's usually like standing water, or there's like a big like, I don't know where exactly it is on that road, but it looked like there's flowing water across the road.
It's
and shit,
literally flowing.
Yeah. It's a cool place though when you get out there, and I know a lot of people go shooting and stuff out there or whatever. I don't know. It's a cool place though.
It looks pretty cool. I think it's funny that City Hall was also like the jail. They had saloons. It was like super
old school. I've only been to like the smelting part of it. I haven't actually like seen any of like the town
There's
stuff.
supposed to be like a bunch of not a bunch, but there's supposed to be
before
houses.
You get to the smelting part, there's some old abandoned buildings over to the right side.
Interesting.
There's like another path going to the right.
Yeah.
Before, and you keep going straight to get to the
like town section.
Yeah.
The saloon is still up. Sounds like a fun place to go look at.
It does, huh?
It's enough to where they know that
it was a saloon.
So
I don't know. I'll have to go check it out.
Check it out.
Wow.
Check it out.
Yeah, but also I'm not really sure how accurate that site is. It's ghosttowns.com.
Interesting.
Who knows?
One I was gonna say I saw. So when I was watching the race today, they always have like colored smoke grenades for like the teams that they are following or whatever.
Yeah.
And they can just like, I think it's funny that like, I feel like if you were to like let smoke grenades off like a football game or something, everyone would freak out. But like at these F1 events, like the whole crowd is just covered in smoke, and
really,
just like, oh yeah, everyone's got smoke grenades, and there's like, so to this morning's race was in at Monza in Italy. So the Tifosi and the Scuderia Ferrari fans were all like decked out in red. There was just red everywhere, and just tons of red smoke grenades and shit. But they zoomed close up on some of the people who had them, and they look almost identical to the ones that you use for like photography and stuff.
Those ones are hard.
Julia can't pop them.
She's struggled with them the last time I was at a shoot.
Yeah, it was a little.
There was one shot that I got, and I had my dude like kneel on the floor, and then I set two up behind him, one of each color, and then like I popped them. Yeah, well, I didn't pop them, but I had somebody pop them.
Yes.
And they were just shooting straight up behind him, and I actually got a good shot on that one.
Nice.
You know what you should do? You should have someone like open it and be laying down, and then have someone else like ninja jump through the smoke.
I tried to do that.
That would be cool.
I tried to do that I tried to do that yesterday. So I had him pop 2 grenades.
Yeah.
And throw them on the floor.
And then walk through it.
And then try to walk through it. But because the sun was going away, I got nothing out of it. Because it was in like one of the tunnels in Sasco. So
couldn't really see much.
If the sun was shining through, it would have been better. Mm-hmm. But because I didn't have any of the sun, as soon as he walked through, like
it was gone.
I had nothing.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And I had a lot of ideas, given the fact that the mask was going to be lit up.
Yeah.
But because it wasn't, it took away like 75% of my ideas.
Yeah.
But I had to take it, run with it, and I got enough to edit.
Enough good stuff out of it.
I think.
Yeah, it seems like, the same kind of shit happens like when we're playing shows or something, like anything that could go wrong, something always goes wrong. So and especially when the setup gets more complicated. So like we had just, on Thursday, we played at Crooked Tooth and we had to bring our own sound system and stuff for that. Yeah. So like a lot of venues will have their own setup. Like the Hut, that's a normal music venue, has a big house speaker system and everything and their own house mixer. Concert venues like Rialto or The Rock, they have their own huge setups. So we don't have to worry about that. But there are a lot of like bar shows or like smaller sort of venues, like at Crooked Tooth. We played outside in their like whole patio section. And there's not a stage, so we just, set up our own setup around, and then everyone, kind of just gathers around you in a big circle. But we have to bring our own sound system, which means our own mixer. It means all of our own, speakers, all the cabling that connects it all.
Right.
When we bring our own system, we don't have a full wireless in-ear setup yet, but I can run wired in-ears, but it's a little bit of a complicated setup when if I'm like going into someone else's system.
Yeah.
It's a complicated setup on its own. But if we run our own sound, I always bring my ears because I use them for practice as well. Which just means that everything, like all the vocals, the guitars, the drums, everything goes into a mixer and then gets mixed and sent to headphones that I wear before it gets sent out to a house mix board, which sends the mix to
sound out.
Yeah, the front of house sound. But when
seems like a lot going on in like just a very like split second.
It is, yeah. It's a lot, and like it's a lot of cabling. So when we rolled up, we started setting up, and then we realized we were missing one IEC power cable. So we were one short. We have like this little like 6-inch or like foot long TS cable, which we use for the bass tuner. We didn't have it. It was missing. And then there seems to be a problem with one of my snakes that was the channel that Nick was using. So his vocals were coming through weird. So we had to like grab an extra XLR and just replace that one channel. And like, when you get into it, you're like, why the hell is this sounding weird? And then there's a million things. It could have been the cable from the microphone to the splitter. It could have been the snake from the splitter to the board. It could have been the channel on the board. There's a whole bunch of different things that it could be. You got to start just testing them really fucking quick.
That's what kind of sucks about like not using your own equipment, going to other shows, because then you don't know ahead of time. Like you have all this equipment, but when you finally have to use it for yourself, it's kind of like, oh, this is not working.
Yeah. Well, and what's weird is it's I have 2 8-channel snakes that we use for like the ear rack and stuff.
Yeah.
We weren't running drums through the speaker system because the drums were going to be loud enough on their own. But like the vocals and stuff were running through the speakers. So we only used one of the snakes, and it turns out that we happened to choose the one that has channel 2 that's messing up in it. And I didn't know that channel 2 was messing up because I often don't use that snake, but we brought both snakes and chose the wrong one, I guess. So then we were like, how the hell is this being, why is this fucking up? Because we just had it set up at practice, and then all we did was move it from our practice space to the venue. And then all of a sudden something was wrong.
You're like, whoops.
Yeah. You just gotta like, yeah. Whoops.
And I oop.
And I oop.
But, and when things like that happen, everyone starts to get like a little frustrated.
Yeah.
And especially like when you've got 4 dudes trying to figure it out and we're all trying to, because we all just want the show to go well.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I mean, we figured it out though, and it was fine. And the whole point of it was that, no one other than us knew that shit happened. Like, then you play the show, it goes great, everyone has a good time. No one has any idea that we just had to fucking figure out what the hell was going on. Dylan had to run to Guitar Center to pick up 2 cables that we were missing. Like, yeah, that kind of, I don't know. You need to talk about how the shoot went wrong. It just seems like anytime you're doing something with any sort of complication,
something will go wrong.
Something's going to go wrong.
Oh, hey, John. Hey, it looks like we got some... Looks like we got some
comments.
Some feedback.
Some feedback from our food tier.
We did.
Yeah. Feedback.
Yeah.
Some people disagreed and maybe agreed on some of our rank-a-danking.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me pull up our Insta right now on my phone.
Your cellular device?
Yes.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, we got 2 comments that I wanted to touch on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to pull
it up. Do you want to go with
too.
these or do you want to go with are you pulling up the Facebook ones?
So I'm pulling up the Instagram ones so I can read along with you.
Okay. And just so everyone knows, if you want to go see the end result of our food tier, it is on our Instagram. You can see what it looks like. Disagree with us or agree with us, whatever you're thinking.
Yeah.
Or a healthy balance of either.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Okay, go, John.
All right. So the first one here is from @Loomcat. And it says Taco Bell and Jack in the Box should be in S or A, and @Wonald fucking knows it.
First of all, Taco Bell. Ew.
I love Taco Bell.
Jack in the Box.
It should be an A as well.
I thought it should too.
You know what? No, dude.
Dude, I had Taco Bell this week.
I didn't.
After the Crooked Tooth show, stopped and got triple double crunch wrap supreme, a chalupa, and a chicken quesadilla, and it was amazing.
I've been going to Brooklyn a lot.
Pizza?
Yeah.
New York?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so at Gray MW Haley
_03.
Bro, why Papa John's F, bro? There's S.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
I have to strongly disagree still.
Yeah.
Papa John's
disagree that it should be an S?
Yeah.
Okay,
I still agree that it should be an F.
Yeah.
I don't Papa John's has a very cult following, I think, and by putting them in F, we have pissed them off. But
right.
I don't like Papa John's.
I don't either, dude. Okay, so
if you are a Papa John's fan, order the pizza that you think will change my mind, and let's go get it, and we'll eat pizza.
Yeah.
And let's see if if it's good and it blows my mind, then I will be willing to.
It's gotta be on a cheat day.
I mean, like, my thing is, like, I'm not gonna turn down pizza.
No,
Any
not at
pizza,
all.
like,
not
ever.
Okay.
No matter where it's from. But if I had to choose,
I had bagel bites the other day. I love those.
If I had to choose, they would be like the very last.
Domino's is my go-to.
Domino's
is the way to go.
The only way.
It's so good.
So we have a couple more to go through. So I have some.
I haven't heard these ones.
I shared it.
Yeah.
So people on my Facebook said. Should I say names?
There's
it's up to you.
Just do first names. We gave @.
Okay, so but on Facebook it's
there's
name.
Yeah, just do first names.
Okay, so Paul says all of this ... incorrect. Except for the ones that are correct, of course.
Oh, I saw that one.
What?
Which ones are those?
Make up your mind,
Which
dude.
ones are incorrect and which ones are correct?
Exactly.
Let us know where we went wrong.
Okay.
All of this incorrect.
Robert
Good one.
says, dude, what the F is this? My friend,
It's our ranking, bro.
my good friend Eric, who actually also has a podcast called shout out Geek Explained.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's doing really well. He's been doing it for like 2 years now.
What goes on that?
He talks about a lot like comic book stuff. So he like reads comic books and then he basically
reads comic books
and
on
then
air?
talks about it. No, he doesn't read it on air, but he talks about what's going on and all the new shit going on.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, it's not my forte, but it sounds like it's a good show.
Here's what he said. Yo, having Wendy's below McDonald's is a hate crime.
I don't know. I would prefer.
I stick to
How
mine.
about
I love a Baconator,
No,
but I would
dude.
prefer going to Crack Donald's.
It
Yeah,
is just
dude.
like crack. I think that's why I'm like, oh
the
my
McDonald's is like, okay, so McDonald's,
Like I said, I had a quarter pounder with 2 quarter pounders
you
with
can
cheese.
go to
and-
McDonald's and just
Yeah,
like
really good.
never go wrong, dude.
See,
That's just my opinion.
I think you can go wrong, but you just don't order those
things can go wrong, but the food is always gonna satisfy you. Is what I'm saying.
I did have a mayo sandwich once, which was not good.
Even when that happens, dude, I fucking wipe off the mayo, dude, and I fucking just eat it, dude. And it's
eat
still
it.
good.
I
And
don't.
I
I don't
hate-
get their frozen stuff, or like, I don't know.
I love their McFlurries.
I'm not a huge fan of it. One, because you can only get them between like the hours of like noon and 1 p.m. and the rest of the time it's down and they're cleaning it or something.
Or it's broken.
And then
it's
somebody
broken.
else said,
But-
Tim said,
Mhm.
"Oh, you got McDonald's at the top with Five Guys?" Yeah, dude. Hear me out.
I definitely prefer Five Guys over McDonald's.
Yeah, it's so
but
expensive.
McDonald's
though.
it is. Five Guys is more expensive, but their fries are on point.
Oh my god, yes.
I love that I can add hot sauce and jalapenos to the burger.
Right.
Their fucking shake with the bacon and the Oreo. Good Lord.
I found out that they offer like a burger bowl.
What?
Yeah, like if you don't want
like
the
a
bread.
burrito bowl, but a burger.
What?
Yeah, and you can put whatever
It's
you
like
want in
ground
there.
meat?
Well, they'll cook the patties and they'll cut it up for you if they want, want, or they'll
What?
just put the patties in the bowl
Weird.
with whatever toppings you want and all that shit too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a new take on the burger, or like protein style or
Yeah.
whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Intriguing.
Thought it was cool. Oh, but
Wow.
that's just I've been looking into low carb things for myself. So that's how I figured that out.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Nah, what I mean?
Nah, I mean?
Well, we do appreciate your guys' feedback.
Yes, of course.
I still disagree with a lot of the opinions that were shared, but nonetheless, I appreciate the feedback. I now I feel like the change my mind guy. Like change my mind. Like this is my opinion. Sticking to it.
Change my mind.
Change my mind about it.
Yeah, I stand firm. But it's interesting to see, like,
Yeah. What the opinions are.
yeah.
The bottom of that coffee was
Mm-hmm.
very rough.
Dude, I love the bottom of the coffee that gets like sludgy.
Julia.
I really think I should take this off. Look at my
No.
skin underneath it. It's literally
It's because you keep scratching it and fucking with it.
no. I just
blistering.
pulled that off.
That's probably why. It's not ready to come off.
I just want it off.
Well, don't do it now.
Right. Yeah, don't do
not
it during the
going to.
show.
I'm gonna take it off when I'm at home and I can wash it.
Yes, you can wash it.
Put some
Use baby
Aquifer,
wipes. Don't do Aquifer.
Aquifer.
Vaseline,
Lubriderm.
Lubriderm.
Yes. Aquifer is too like
Yep.
I don't know. It
Greasy.
greasy and it like it attracts unless you go with like a very
Yeah, dude. When I use
Little bit of
Aquaphor
it.
on this motherfucker, dude, I left it everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
But I had like this tattoo ointment that my dude gave me. It was like made out of roses or some shit like that. And it was actually really, really good. I fucking love that thing. But he only gave me a little tiny jar of it. So I was done with it within like 2 days and then I had to start putting Aquaphor.
Yeah, no, I normally do. I have it wrapped and then I come home, I clean. I use the baby wipes for sensitive skin just to like clean it off or whatever. Shower, let the water run over it.
And then after 2 days, I fucking just put lotion.
Yeah, I continue to wrap it like after it's until I've like stopped bleeding completely. I continue wrapping it, but then I go straight to Lubriderm. It's always kicking over the cans and the cups.
At least it wasn't a can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Julia, don't we have a fun little thing going on here?
Yes, we sure do.
Fun little like...
It's a game.
A game.
I got to my... Okay, hold on. I got to my phone to find these comments and I moved... There we go. The timer's still going.
Yes, we need that. So it's a nice little conversational game that we have going on today. It is called...
It's called Let's Play
This or That.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
So...
Okay.
Shall we begin?
Yes.
Are we ready?
I believe this works. You're asking us questions and then we choose one or the other.
It's like Would You Rather, but items. This or that. Okay, so I'm singling out you.
Uh-oh.
Because you're the first.
Because you're John.
Because you're John.
Oh, jeez.
We're going one at a time. Nobody cares about what we both think.
Well, we can all discuss, but I figure we all go in a circle because there's 101 questions. So
we can do.
We don't have to go through all 101, but
yeah.
You know,
we don't single out here at this podcast.
Pretty sure when you were doing the Comic-Con quiz or something, and then
that's different. That's different. Okay, so that's different. It's like, hey, John, I'm going to ask you questions about Game of Thrones because I don't know anything about Game of Thrones.
Which you should, because you should watch it. You should watch it.
So if we're going to answer as a unit, it should be asked as a unit.
And tell him to watch Game of Thrones, please.
No.
Yes.
Not going to happen, dude.
Yes.
As a unit.
I started Mindhunter. I don't know if that's one of the ones you told me to watch or not. But I started that
I don't
one.
think so.
It's pretty good, actually.
Supernatural, I told you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm like 4 or 5 episodes into Mindhunter. It's pretty good, actually. I also finished The Good Place. That was a good one. But anyways.
Okay, ask and we will both answer.
All right.
Just ask the room.
No singling out on this one.
Okay.
Just ask the room and we can argue.
Yes.
This first one, we're going to argue.
Uh-oh.
Sure.
Number 1.
I can't see the questions.
Number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
Sausage.
Why, though?
I don't know. I love bacon.
I hate bacon.
Oh, my God, Juan.
When I was like 7 or 8, I ate so much bacon in one sitting.
I love it.
I was throwing up for 3 days.
I can never get tired of it.
But, I mean, that's my fault. Not going to lie.
It's your own fault.
I went,
that's
your own damn fault.
That's your own damn fault.
Hey. I know. Okay. But, so basically we went to like IHOP or Denny's or wherever. And then my mom was like, what do you want to eat? And I'm like,
bacon.
I don't know.
Only bacon.
And then the lady finally came over and was like, what do you want? And I was like, can I just get bacon? And then, yeah, and they hooked it up, dude. They gave me a big ass fucking plate of bacon, and I ate all of it.
That's dope.
I'm with John on that one.
I love bacon so much. I will open and eat the entire pound of bacon right there. Fucking a bacon.
Without even cooking it?
Yes, without cooking it, raw bacon. Bacon breakfast burritos. A bacon weave.
I thought you were going to say bacon weed.
No. A bacon weave.
Like a
No, like, so it fucking comes from
wig?
Epic Mealtime. I don't know if you ever watched that on YouTube from ever ago.
No.
You basically take the whole pack of bacon and you like weave it together. Like,
like a quilt.
Like a quilt.
Okay.
And then you cook the whole thing in the oven.
A bacon blanket?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And you can wrap things with it.
Oh.
Or you sprinkle like maple syrup and brown sugar on it and you candy it. It's so good.
Sounds
I love bacon. But I do like sausage. It's not that I don't.
love
but
sausage.
I would choose bacon easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Cats or dogs?
I would like to say both, but if I had to choose, I would say cats.
Like, I like them both as well, but as a pet owner, like to own one, would you rather own a cat or a dog? Because we're all animal lovers here.
I would like to have both, but here's the thing. I live in an apartment, and I don't want to have a dog.
Yeah.
I don't have enough time to
I do have a
groom
cat.
them.
Her name is Echo, and she is lovely.
Cats, you can just leave there all day and then come home.
Yeah.
And they're fine.
Cats are, I don't know. I grew up with both. I had 2 cats and 2 dogs in my parents' house. I like owning both of them. Currently, I haven't gotten my own dog since I moved out because I just don't have the time to take care of one.
Mm-hmm.
We do have 2 dogs that live here at the house. But one of them is Austin's, one of them is Dylan's.
Yeah.
So like I'm hanging out with them all the time, but they're, not officially my responsibility. I don't know. I think I'm going to say cat, actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to say cat because
they're easier.
Well, not only that, I feel like a cat, I feel like I'm more like a cat.
I relate to them better, yeah. Like dogs kind of like, I'm like, all right, dude, personal space.
Like, chill.
Also, when
Can
a
you just
cat
chill?
does want love for me, I'm like, oh my God, it just makes it so much more special.
But I do really like a dog. I don't know.
Eventually.
What do you mean eventually?
Eventually, I'll get a dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to get a dog, but
yeah.
I just don't have the time to put into a dog.
Exactly.
Like, I got to figure out how to feed myself right now.
And if I do get a dog, I want to adopt like an adult dog. Because I don't really want to deal with the puppy situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do not want my furniture chewed up. I don't want shit and piss everywhere.
Yeah. See,
I want
don't
to
know.
adopt a dog that I know is housebroken already.
I'd get a puppy.
Also, but that's the other thing too. People don't adopt full-grown.
No, yeah.
So I'm gonna go to a high kill shelter and be like, give me the most middle-aged dog
me one
you
of these.
have.
Well,
that's funny.
I found some kittens at work the other day, and they were underneath like a big old stack of pallets.
And you didn't call me?
I couldn't get to them. They were under the pallets. Like I tried for hours.
Some feral cats.
Sorry, wasn't doing my job for 2 hours because I was trying to get these damn cats.
Mm-hmm.
But I just like that's just me. I'll see a stray cat and I have to chase. I have to chase it.
Have to chase it.
I
I'm
have
the same
to.
way. Oh my God, my neighbor's cat in these new apartments that I'm moving into is like the sweetest thing of all. Like cats, usually they'll like see a stranger and just kind of like stare at them and then run away if they try to get. This cat ran all the way down the stairs from the second story of a different building, meowing the whole time and just started rubbing up on me. And I was like, oh my God, you're going to get kidnapped, but I love you.
Okay, next.
Okay, so this is an interesting one. Our answers are pretty obvious, I feel, but this is such a, passionate thing for people these days. iPhone or Android? iPhone, clearly. But
iPhone.
Dylan is about to get a new phone, and he has been looking at several different ones, and I keep going and finding the specs on all of them and just trying to poke holes in his argument. I'm like, don't get it, get an iPhone, get an iPhone.
Literally, my dad saw me texting one of my friends who doesn't have an iPhone, and I'm like
green.
texting, and he's like, you have friends that don't have iPhones? And I was like, yes.
What's
I
funny
know.
is it makes our group message weird with the band because 2 of us have iPhones and 2 of us don't. Dylan and Austin both have Samsungs, and then Nick and I both have an iPhone. Well, it's always weird on the group chat. Like, I sent it to the group chat. You guys get all the chats as weird individual texts or whatever.
It's funny how that's such a thing though. Like, this literally says it's the greatest issue of the 21st century, and it's like a.
I mean, no matter whatever phone you get, it's gonna be a solid device.
Yeah, at least you have a phone too. But
yes.
definitely an iPhone person.
Yeah, I'm an iPhone person for sure.
Alrighty, cake or pie? I'm gonna have to go with cake.
Cake. Unless it's
Vanilla.
pumpkin pie.
I'm not a huge
love
fan of pumpkin
pumpkin
pie.
You know what?
I like it, but I'm not a huge fan.
When it's November,
love
when
pumpkin
it is-
pie.
When it is fall, I will only eat pumpkin pie, but it's one of those things that it's like not a year-round thing.
Yeah, we're in this pumpkin spice time.
Like cake,
We're
I
getting
can
there.
eat. I've literally gone to the store and bought a cake for no
I love
reason
cake.
because it's so good.
A vanilla cake with vanilla frosting.
I love marble cake.
A marble cake is pretty good. Or an ice cream cake. Like an Oreo ice cream cake.
I like ice cream
Very
cake
good.
as well.
I do like an apple pie a la mode, though, with some ice cream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Key lime pie, I think, is one of those things I can have like once every
I really
3
like it.
years.
That or like a banana cream pie.
Oh, I love those.
Those are really good. Which is weird because I'm not a huge fan of pudding. But
I love
so it's
pudding.
a texture thing. I hate pudding.
I love tapioca pudding. I love chocolate pudding. Love me some tapioca pudding. I'm like literally an 80-year-old woman.
It makes me want to throw up.
I'm so
Next.
sorry. Triggered. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Yeah. I do love me some tea though. Some sleepy time.
I like tea when my throat hurts with some honey
I like iced
And
tea.
lemon.
and lemon. I do love iced tea, like an Arizona tea
Yeah. Any tea.
or a whiskey tea
But I would definitely take coffee at any point in time.
or an
Like-
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold
Arnold Palmer?
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold
Some tea
Palmer.
lemonade. But no, coffee. I drink at least a pot of coffee, I think, a day.
Wow.
Because I have the coffee here and I'm at home editing. So I just go make a pot of coffee
Right.
and I just sit here and sip on it while I'm editing. So
Right.
Yeah.
coffee for sure.
This one's a tough one for me personally, but it's probably pretty easy for y'all. This one is beer or wine.
Beer.
Yeah, but have you ever gotten wine drunk?
Yeah,
Never.
but beer.
I've never gotten wine drunk.
Really?
Well, let me
Never.
tell you something. I can see why all these housewives are doing it because it is the best type of drunk ever, but I just can't do
disagree.
it very often.
See, wine gets like I
I
feel
don't-
like one, I never get to a feeling that I'm wanting to get to when I'm when
I
get
can
wine
help
drunk.
you with that. I drank like 2 whole bottles
Well, like,
in one night.
That's the thing though. Like I'm like starting to feel the wine, and then it's like immediately I'm just like way wine drunk, and I'm like, this is not what I wanted. I just wanted a good buzz going. I didn't want to be wine wasted and have a crazy wine hangover headache tomorrow.
I've never gotten a hangover
Ugh,
with wine.
I hate the wine hangover.
'cause
My
the
thing
sugar.
is beer.
Yeah. Ugh.
Beer, I get full before I get drunk, and then I'm still drinking beer because I want to get that buzz going. But
Yeah.
my stomach's just like, you're tiny, you can't do this.
Yeah, no, I can.
No.
I really like a good solid like either an IPA or like a hazy or like I don't know, a full bodied flavor. I do.
Also, I think
do
it
enjoy like a
depends-
dark red wine or like a Weizen or something.
It also
I
depends
way
on like
prefer those to
the
like,
environment too, though.
yeah.
Like if
I
I'm going to a
agree.
bar, I'm not gonna get wine. I've seen people do that, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You're literally at a bar.
I mean, there's some like the beer and wine stuff like Tap and Bottle or like Caps and Corks or like Casa Marin or something like that where they serve like they intentionally have a whole bunch of wines on tap or whatever too. And like,
For
you can
me,
try
wine
those, or, like,
is an at-home
mead.
thing.
yeah.
Like I'm gonna do a face mask and take a 3-hour-long bath later. So
With
I'm
some
gonna
wine.
kill a bottle of wine real quick.
No, yeah, I'd prefer a good beer for sure.
I'm not gonna choose one. I
Defeats the
skip-
purpose.
Okay, wine, I guess. That's just because I'm really in need of some relaxation. Soup or sandwich? I'm going sandwich. all the way.
Sandwich.
I like hardly ever eat soup.
I gotta be in the mood for
I
soup.
feel like I have
Yeah.
to eat too much soup to get full.
I have to be sick or really, really fucking lazy.
Like a chowder or something, I guess, might fill you up quicker, but
You can never go wrong with ramen though. Sometimes.
that's true, especially when you're feeling a little, little dented in your pockets.
Mm-hmm.
You can run with some ramen, but I do, dude, soup or sandwich. You can make
Super soap.
you can make you can make a fat sandwich, and like even like my favorite thing is to take like the lunch meat and stick it in the pan with some butter and shit, and then
Yeah.
get it nice and hot and then toast it with some cheese in there and throw some like really nice, like coarse mustard on it.
Mm-hmm.
Make a fat sandwich.
Right. Next.
That sounds good. Book or ebook? Definitely
don't
going
read.
with a book.
A real book.
I like to feel the pages, and I love old book smell. And Juan is just illiterate. So.
I don't read very
That
often.
was fucked up.
I do try to read.
Jeez, Julia.
You know what? You're always mean to everyone on this podcast.
Hey,
So
She has a point.
it's my turn.
I don't call you guys stupid.
I didn't say that you were stupid.
Just that you're illiterate.
You said I don't read.
Literally
You
stupid
said,
is what
"I
you
don't
said.
read." You said I don't read. That
I
could
don't
mean-
read.
I definitely
So many
read on my
things.
phone more. Like I read articles and stuff on my
I'm
phone.
dyslexic.
Dyslexic.
I'm reading 2 different books right now.
Okay.
It takes me a long time to get through books.
I have a book addiction. It's kind of bad.
If I tried to
My
read,
mom
it
used to
would
have to
take
take
me
away my
a year
books.
to read a chapter,
I
bro.
prefer nonfiction books, though.
I like nonfiction.
I'm
but
not
I
a
love
huge fan of fiction books.
I have
There
all
are
kinds
some-
of books.
Like, there are some that I like. Like, I really love, like, I loved reading Harry Potter and that kind of stuff. But, like, I don't know. I really like space books, history books.
Have you ever read Bill Bryson's A Short History of Everything?
Mm-mm.
It's a really
Yeah?
great book. I have the audiobook version and
The hard copy?
the hard copy.
No, I've the book I'm currently in the middle of, and I've been for a while, is just the Cosmos book that Neil deGrasse Tyson released.
Oh yeah,
and
he was
then-
featured in my astronomy textbook for my college
yeah.
course.
Okay, yeah.
He's my idol.
I still have my astronomy textbook. I bought mine because I wanted to keep it.
Yeah, me too.
And then the next book I'm starting after that is another Tyson book. Actually, I believe it's the science behind Interstellar and all of the like wrongs and rights in that movie, which I love that movie. So I'm excited for that book. The book that I have this one book where I read like 2 or 3 pages of, and then I have to set it down for like months. It's it's by Brian Greene. It's about string theory.
Oh,
It's ridiculous. You read a couple pages and you're like, what the hell
I
is
need
happening?
to process this for like.
Yeah,
a while.
it's a rough read, but it's good, but it's so hard to comprehend, but it's really cool.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's move on with my illiterate ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Next.
Ninjas or pirates? I'm gonna go ninjas.
Pirates, bro.
Ninjas.
What?
Ninjas.
Pirates.
I'm 1/4
Hayat.
biased. 'cause I'm part Asian.
Hayat.
Pirates are pretty badass too,
Pirates.
but I think ninjas are just way more badass. So
When I was younger,
I'm
Pirates
a
of the
ninja,
Caribbean
dude.
came out. I got way hardcore into pirates. I was a pirate for like 4 years in a row for Halloween.
I got really hardcore into pirates too. I had like this book. I had multiple books about pirates.
Blackbeard and light the ends of his fucking beard on fire and shit.
Yeah, he was wild.
Pirates.
All right, TV shows or movies?
TV shows,
I
probably.
say movies.
Well,
I
watch more
I
TV
can
shows.
appreciate a good binge,
But movies
but I'm a movie guy.
I like movies too.
my issue with movies is there's not enough of them that I really enjoy coming out. You know what I mean? Like,
How about you
I have-
open up your palette, bro?
I
have
try.
classic movies that I could literally watch another 100,000,000
I agree.
times, and
I
I will
agree.
never
Just
get
go to
bored of them.
Walmart and lick every single movie until one speaks to you.
you say
Lick?
lick?
Lick it.
What?
What? You want me to lick every movie?
Yeah.
Nope, not
That's what I
happening.
do.
I like to I like to go to the $5 bins and stuff and just reach my hand in the middle and grab a handful, and then I have to choose what one of the ones that I grabbed.
Huh?
You go to the $5 bin at Walmart and you reach your hand in the middle and you just grab a stack of DVDs and you pull them out
And you buy
and
all
then
of them.
no, then you have to choose one, and that's
I would
That's what
just
you go
buy
with.
all of
See,
them. Just-
a Julia at a Walmart is a very rare occurrence because people scare me, especially the people of Walmart.
Walmart is open 24/7.
I know, and that's the only reason I've even stepped
that's
foot
why I like
into
to go
one.
there because
I have a credit card to Walmart.
Also,
I'm always up throughout the night. So
I'm a Target person. I love me some
I mean, I
Target.
like Target, but they're not open at 4 a.m. when I'm awake. So
I am like, if I'm awake at 4 a.m., I just got home and it's because I was out drinking.
Next.
There's no reason for me to
I'm
go
awake
to
at
Walmart.
4 a.m. editing, and I'm like, dude, I need some food. What's open? McDonald's and Walmart.
There we go. All right. What is worse, laundry or dishes?
Laundry. I'm in the middle of doing my laundry right now.
So am I.
And I let my laundry, I have so many clothes that I let my,
You let it build?
it just builds up, dude, because I don't need to do laundry to have a shirt for the next day. You know what I mean? So, like, I forget.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get so much laundry. Yesterday, I literally did 5 loads of laundry.
Jeez.
And I still have more laundry.
I have 2 loads of laundry to do.
Maybe if you keep up on the laundry.
Hey!
She has a point.
No, I hate laundry, though.
I don't mind it.
I like to clean, actually. I find it therapeutic. So this is kind of hard. But if I had to choose one that was worse, I would only choose laundry because it's such a process.
Yeah,
like dishes, I can get done in 20 minutes or less.
I hate doing dishes because I was a dishwasher for several years and I had to do dishes for 9 hours a day. And I just, I have PTSD from the dish pit.
I did that too,
Triggered.
but
I just don't like doing it anymore.
I do dishes probably every day at my house still.
Yeah, I still try to do them often, you know what I mean? I want to split the workload with the people who live here. So, like, I don't want some, Nick is really good at cleaning and, he'll hop on it if it gets too bad. But I like to... I don't know. I feel bad when he has to hop on it because we've let it get too dirty.
Don't want to be.
Yeah. I try to just put that shit straight in the dishwasher. So that's another thing that helps. Yeah. Pretty much you just run it and then unload
the laundry thing, though, I like doing laundry, to be honest.
I hate it.
Like, before the podcast started, I threw my stuff in the washer. And then after we're done, I'm going to swap it over to the dryer. And then when it's dry, I'm going to go put it away. And my closet is the most OCD piece of me. And it's all color coordinated. All of the hangers are the same color as the shirt that is hanging on it. It's weird.
All my hangers are black.
Yeah, no, all my black shirts are on black hangers. My white shirts are on white hangers. So when I'm like looking, I just like, and I have them all in the same, like, so like I have a bunch of like band merch. All my black band merch shirts are here. And then like my black like polos are in one section, and like, it's way too organized, but it makes it easy when I go to pick something out or when I put it away, because then it's like, grab my hanger,
so nice to
throw
hear.
It right there.
I always thought maybe I was a psychopath because I like organize and suborganize.
Yeah, no, my closet is way too organized, but I like it.
I'm not the only one.
And I got a shoe hanger and everything.
Forest or beach?
Beach.
Probably the beach.
Forest. I would say forest, actually. I like forest. I like trees.
I like both.
I think living in San Diego for 4 years, like, I love the beach, but it's something that I could probably, only visit once a year from now on until I die.
Go places like this to take pictures, and I think I have more opportunity in a forest than at a beach.
I would have to go with the forest too, because at the beach, because I'm blind, like I would love to surf. I used to love surfing. I would love to do water activities, but like if I wear contacts, if I don't want a contact to fly out of my face, I will have to wear goggles, and I'm not trying to look like a fucking noob.
I mean, I don't wear goggles and I wear contacts.
I touch my eyes a lot. And I have a bad habit of opening my eyes when I go underwater, whether I'm at the ocean or not.
It's impossible to do that with contacts.
Yeah,
you can do it if you don't wear contacts, but if you
wear contacts and you open your eyes underwater,
they're
gone. They're gone, and that shit's expensive.
Yeah.
In a forest, I can see cool animals and bugs and climb trees and hike and camp.
I love camping, but
and smell
I feel
stuff.
like the Arizona. I like to go see the beach.
Not get sand all up in my bikini bottoms.
I don't even mind it.
Theme park or water park?
Theme park.
Theme park. Wow.
That one was
I'm
easy.
an adrenaline junkie.
Some roller coasters. Some Six Flags.
I will get on any ride, dude.
I really want to go to Star Wars Land at Disney.
Yes.
I've yet to go, and I want to go. I'm usually not a huge, like, I've only been to Disneyland once, and I'm not a huge, like, fan of, like, adult obsession with Disney.
Yeah.
But I do want to go see the Star Wars shit.
I want them to open like a villain's theme park.
Ooh,
and then
yeah.
Maleficent's castle will be the center. I think I saw that on Facebook one time and I was like, oh my God,
That
I would
be cool,
actually
yeah.
go to Disneyland if they ever did that.
That'd be cool. I definitely over Disneyland prefer like California Adventure next door, or like I prefer a Six Flags or something. Like you said, it's more adrenaline junkie kind of type stuff.
That's my type of thing. Yeah. Antique or brand new? It depends for me.
New usually.
Yeah, probably new. I like antiques only to use as props for photography. And that's it.
So my thing is, a lot of my stuff I have is brand new, but it looks antique. But that's only because
the style.
I'm not going to get an antique couch. That's kind of disgusting.
I feel you. I don't know.
If it's like an antique lantern or a trunk, like something more
yeah,
decorative prop type, then I would go antique all day. But if I'm getting like something I eat off of or something that touches my skin, I'm going to go
My thing
brand
is
new.
I don't like older like style like I really like modern like architecture. I like modern style like furniture and things. So antique stuff is always usually big, like wood, crazy. I'm just not a fan of it. I prefer like simple, clean lines, easy to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of squares or circles, lots of geometry.
I do too. I like to look at it. I think it's more aesthetically pleasing, but I like antique styles because it makes me feel more homey.
Or like those big, like crazy curtains and tapestries and the crazy swirls and.
What did one
That's a
tree
little
say
too
to
much.
the other tree?
What?
Gee, I'm a tree.
Huh?
What?
You said geometry.
Oh.
Gee, I'm a tree.
All right.
Dumb.
Mansion in the suburbs or a cabin in the mountains? I'm definitely going cabin in the mountains.
I don't think mansions exist in the suburbs.
Well, that's what this website says. The intranet.
I'm currently living in the suburbs, but.
Tucson suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
Cabin in the mountains.
Yeah, I'd rather
I agree.
I'd rather be isolated than around a bunch of rich bitches.
It would be nice because I could be louder.
This is a good one. Toilet paper, over or under the roll?
Over.
Over.
People who put it under are psychopaths. It drapes down when you do it like that. And it looks ugly.
I used to do it the other way because
and
the
who
cats
reaches under?
because the cats like to go to it and they do that and they'll like put their teeth on it and then they just shred the whole roll.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was growing up, my dad used to do them the opposite way in the bathrooms that the cats could go in, and then
So it won't unroll.
So it won't unroll. Yeah.
This one is weird. It just says wet or dry. Just let everyone else figure out what situation you're thinking of.
I like it wet.
Well, I feel
In
like
that situation, I agree, but most of the time, dry. Like not like that, but like I'd like to be dry.
Next.
Like when you spill beer on yourself.
We don't need
not
to
cool.
talk about this. Let's go.
Next.
okay. Let's see. Weird or normal? Definitely weird.
Weird.
Love me
What
some
is
weirdos.
normal?
Exactly. Boring. Slacker or overachiever?
Overachiever. I think.
I mean, you can't really accomplish much if you're a slacker. That's no way to live.
Obviously.
Truth or dare? For me, it depends on who I'm playing with. If I'm playing with friends and people I can trust, definitely dare all the way because I'm competitive.
Yeah.
And it gives me an
dare.
excuse to be crazy. But if it's with like, I'm a female.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
So if I'm like getting a weird vibe from a guy, I'm definitely going to be like, oh yeah, truth.
Yeah, I'm usually just dare.
Usually I'm dare.
Give me something crazy to do.
Yeah, like.
I don't like dare because people always want me to eat shit, and I can't eat shit. You know?
Like literally eat shit.
No, just eat shit that I don't want to eat.
Like bacon.
Yeah, or ranch.
I dare you to eat some bacon.
Oh gosh.
Ranch? You don't like ranch?
No.
How have we not?
How many times that we've had this conversation?
We
John?
probably have. It's so good.
Shauneria Shaven Hill.
What would you prefer dressing wise to ranch then?
Olive oil.
Olive oil's
on your lettuce?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That actually sounds like it might be
I
interesting.
put olive oil on my salad.
Interesting.
Wow.
Olive oil and pepper.
Interesting.
Call or text?
I like to call.
That it depends.
I'd rather
it's business
call.
stuff, I have to call because it's just usually too long to text shit. But texting usually.
I'm impatient. I don't like waiting for people.
Yeah, my problem
The
is
thing is,
usually
I could be texting 10 people at the same time.
the people who do call me, I will probably be on the phone with them for like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So with them, it's better to text. But generally speaking, I think it's a lot easier because my fingers are slow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't prefer text.
A lot of the time I prefer text because I'll be talking to a client, I'll be talking with the band, I'll be talking with a venue, I'll be editing social media stuff. I can't do anything when I'm on the phone. Like I can't multitask if I'm on the phone. I can read your message, reply to you, and then hop back into something else that I'm doing real quickly.
Just put them on speaker.
Move around.
Or get some headphones.
Yeah, but if I'm out in public when you're on the phone and you're not connected to Wi-Fi, you can't do anything.
Oh. Well.
Yep.
Okay, while walking, music or podcasts?
Music.
Ooh.
I don't go
It
walking
depends.
very often. Typically music, though. I do love podcasts.
Yeah, podcasts for me are more of like a driving thing.
This was in my sock.
Like when
What
I'm in
is
my
that?
car.
Is that a hair?
Looks like a big old piece of hair, dude.
That
Who
wasn't
has
me.
hair that's that long?
My hair's in a ponytail, so
Who's in his sock, though?
it's not mine.
So,
Weird.
I listen to music at work. I'm like walking around. That's basically what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Walk around.
Walk around.
I like both music and podcasts, but I do get like really over one or the other.
Yeah.
You know,
gotta
so
swap.
I'll be like done with music for a while, and then I'll like go to podcast for a few days.
That makes sense.
And then I'll be like, oh, I'm tired of podcasts. And then I go back to music for a few days.
See, I achieve that healthy balance by mostly listening to podcasts or audiobooks while I'm driving
Mm-hmm.
and then listening to music any other time.
My issue is I like to watch the video for podcasts.
They have
a lot.
videos?
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Oh, I listen
Like
on
Joe Rogan does, H3 does. I listen to some of them on Apple, but most of them I prefer to watch the videos. So, but then with music, I never know what I want to listen to. So I usually turns into me just clicking on shuffle. I'm like, all right, let's figure it out. Figure out what I'm going to listen to in my crazy library. Because some days it'll be like, we're going to listen to Whitechapel today. And other days it's like, we're going to listen to
I
Adele.
love Whitechapel. Yeah. Literally, I'll put mine on shuffle and it'll be like, oh, Vivaldi, 4 Seasons. And then it'll skip to the next one and it's like, oh, no, you're going to
Die Hard
listen
is
to
Murder.
Infant Annihilator.
Yeah, right.
And then it'll go to like some Hank Williams Jr. And I'm just like, what is this?
Right. It's always crazy
It's
to
awesome.
when, because I have a super eclectic music collection and taste. So like watching shuffle pick things, I'm always just like, what? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Dude, I
weird.
still have Never Shout Never on my fucking...
I'm sure I do.
Could you not?
Well,
That's for
it kind of looks
No, That was
hilarious.
fucking rude. I'm losing my hair and just going to
You're
pull
not.
it out.
Losing your hair.
Spring or fall? Fall.
Fall.
Okay. Online
easy.
shopping or at the mall shopping?
I like at the mall because I'm not a big online person.
I don't like to wait things, so I'm going to go with at the mall.
It depends. If I'm looking for something very specific that I know is not somewhere, then I'm just going to order it online. But if I want the experience of going and like looking through and browsing through things, generally I like to go to a place and
I'm
browse.
impatient. Like literally, when I order something online, I'm checking the tracking thing.
I only do that
like,
with pizza.
oh, dude, I check the tracking on an item every hour minimum.
I do that if it's like a new piece of gear or something like that I'm super stoked on. I'll be tracking it and checking it. Or like when we ordered all of our CDs and we printed them, I was checking that all the time. Well, and also we were under pressure to get them by a certain time. So it was like, are these going to be here in time? Are these going to be here in time? Calling the disc company every day. But I like to go places sometimes.
Get out of the house.
I do really like being a homebody, though. Obviously, I work at home.
Iced coffee or hot coffee?
Hot coffee.
Typically, I do iced. But that's...
I let my coffee cool off like crazy before I drink it.
No, hot coffee for me. But I do love a good cold brew.
Cold
or a
brews.
nitro. It depends on how fucking hot it is outside. During the summer, it's almost impossible to drink hot coffee in Arizona. You walk outside and you're like, well, it's hotter outside than my coffee is.
Well.
All right.
It's bullshit.
Would you get a straight drink or a mixed drink?
Mixed.
Wait, what?
A straight drink or a mixed drink? Like, would you rather have just a glass of whiskey or would you rather have...
At a bar, I'm going to order a
shit.
mixed drink with whatever that's in the well because I'm not about to pay $50 for a drink. But if I'm at home, I'm going to have a nice glass of... Usually it's going to be straight whiskey. It's not straight, but it's with water. But like
You water it down.
yeah, like
That's
a
a
scotch.
mixed drink.
A scotch with
That's
water.
mixed.
You're mixing
I
it with
guess,
water.
yeah.
Mixing it with
But
water.
like I'd rather drink just like a whiskey water, straight scotch water or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like it's a lot of water. It's usually like three parts whiskey, 1 part water.
I typically
Good
go
home
for
pour.
a mixed drink, but usually if I'm drinking hard liquor, it's at the bar.
Mm.
And I'm not about to just start drinking. Well, actually, I've taken shots.
Taking
but
shots, yeah. See,
that's
and that's
different.
I'm not a huge fan of like taking tons of shots. I'd rather have a good, tasting scotch or something that I can sip on and, that one drink's going to last me like an hour or something because I'm not going to be just chugging it. It's just a slow like sip and it keeps you, I don't know.
At a level.
Yeah.
A nice level.
Yeah.
Boxers or briefs? I'm going to go with briefs. They're way more comfortable.
So
I've tried
there's,
those on.
there's
But
a-
also, I am not a man and I do not have that
boxers
gear.
are too
I think
flowy.
briefs.
Briefs are
Keep
too
you together,
tight.
dude.
No, there's a good medium with the boxer brief weird like middle ground. That's what I wear. Where they like the legs go down
are
your
we
thigh,
talking about briefs?
like the tiny ones?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean by briefs.
The ones
boxer
that like
briefs?
the boxer briefs
Yeah.
that like they keep everything together,
They keep
but
you
they
together.
like
The briefs are that's too much.
yeah, those are too small and tight and
And I remember when I was
Yikes.
I was like middle school or something, and I had to dress out for PE.
yeah.
My parents like refused to buy me like boxer briefs or boxers, so I had to wear regular briefs,
Whitey
and now
tighties.
I have
Tidy whities.
PTSD, traumatic, fucking just trauma from everybody making fun of me because I have
Tidy
whitey tighties.
whities.
Yep.
Sneakers or sandals?
I'm in sandals
Oh.
most of the time. My slippers.
I don't know, dude.
I usually do sandals because they're easy and convenient. But if I'm doing like, I'm
If
not
I'm
gonna wear
doing anything, yeah.
I'm not gonna wear sandals at a concert. Like that's
Yeah.
just dumb. I'll get a toenail ripped off.
Yeah, I'm not. If I'm in the house, it's always these. Or like if I just have to run an errand, it's just my flops. But
I've like
if I'm on
only-
stage, I love me some Nikes or some Adidas.
I've only seen one in sneakers. So
I have some slides too.
Yeah, I just saw him in slides this week.
Mm-hmm.
oh well, I didn't.
Yes, he did. When?
I think it was this week. It might have been last week when I came by your
Yeah.
place.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you even answer one? What was your answer?
Sneakers or...
I actually didn't answer.
No, you didn't.
I would say sneakers.
Okay, see now. Called it. Hamburger or taco? I'm gonna go with the
Taco.
hamburger. Hamburger is my go-to.
Taco.
Taco.
I love me a good
A
hamburger.
good homemade taco.
Tacos are
Good
delicious.
Lord.
Don't get me wrong, but hamburgies just hit it home.
Next.
Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Obviously.
Yeah, we had a whole segment last week. It was cooking steak.
Horror movie or comedy movie? Horror.
Comedy.
Okay, so here's my thing. I like horror, but none of them scare me.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're all right, but I'd much rather watch a stand-up. Like,
I do love me some comedy, though.
Yeah. Comedy, for sure.
I'm definitely going with
I like
horror.
to laugh.
I love me some horror films. Okay, let's see here. Dancing or singing?
Both.
Me too.
Probably singing for me.
I'm
less self-conscious about my singing than I am my dancing.
I dance.
Although I'm not good at either.
I'm good at
more than I sing.
I'm not good at either.
I'm good at both-ish. I can
Yeah,
sing
I'm bad
karaoke
at-
real good if I'm super, super drunk. Or at least I think
You
I'm
think
singing
you are,
good,
yeah.
But I probably am like, yeah.
I sing on stage without a microphone, so no one can hear me.
Yeah,
I
me
sing along.
too.
Money or free time?
Money.
I feel like I'd have to go with money because if you don't have money but you have free time, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do with
Sit
that?
there with your thumb up your ass?
I mean,
You
I don't
can't
know.
do anything.
I do that every day.
I definitely value
I
my
know you
time
do.
more than I value money, but it's a
But money
necessary
is
evil
freedom.
that you need.
It
yeah.
is. It's one of those. It's just one of those.
You
things.
have to have the money to do anything, but I definitely
Exactly.
like my time. And I think it makes it easier running my own shit because all of my time is my time and I get to decide what I do with it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I need some money. I need a session. But if I'm good, then I'm like, yeah, I can edit next, tomorrow.
I'm going with money because, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that's the thing.
How many more of these do we got?
Quite a few, but I mean, realistically, we can stop at any point in time.
Cool. And
Next one.
We're getting up there.
in
Yeah, we can probably
time.
do a couple more of these.
Okay.
Getting to like an hour 20 or so.
Yeah.
So
Heck yeah. Sunrise or sunset? I'm going to say
Sunset.
sunset because
You can make it to the sunrise.
I am never
Whoa.
up at sunrise.
I usually am going to bed at sunrise.
You can make it to the sunrise. Who sings that song, John?
I don't know.
Life or death? I choose death. Definitely. I hope for it every single day.
Right? No,
my
I mean,
God,
I
Jonah.
like life because I
Life
like
is
being here. It gets stressful and there's a lot where
decent.
you're just like, dude, can we just not anymore? But then you'd not be here anymore. So
Yeah. No,
I definitely enjoy being alive.
On a real note, I'd choose life.
Yeah, it's
human nature. We all want to live.
yes. I
But-
feel like once you get to a certain age, like if you're
What are
like
we all
80 or
looking at,
90,
guys?
I'm looking into the abyss.
I'm just looking at the wall. Like I'm pondering. This is a real
Why
deep
are we
question.
pondering in the air?
And
I'm pondering at you guys. I'm just watching both of you. And you got like,
because we started getting all philosophical
We're
for a
like,
second,
huh.
for 0.2 seconds,
I mean,
moving on.
I'm already dead
Whoa.
inside. So
right? No, I feel like once you get to a certain point, you're like, all right, let's just. It's been years.
this one
But
is better. I definitely am firm on this one.
I enjoy being alive for sure.
Badly wounded or dead? I would for sure choose death in that one. No doubt about it.
Like to yourself?
What? Huh?
Like to yourself, badly wounded
yeah.
or dead?
Like would you?
Yeah, would you rather be super badly wounded or just be dead?
I would rather.
I'd
be
rather
dead.
get my arm chopped off and replace it with the robotic one.
There you go.
Well,
What if you were like
so
a
I
vegetable?
can go like this. Ha! And it'll hurt even more.
What
It'll
if
go right
you
through
What
your
if you
arm.
were a
It de-
vegetable?
it depends. Like if I was so badly wounded that I was just in a coma for the rest of my
You're
life,
just dead, but you're barely
would
being
just
kept alive by machines.
rather be dead.
Yeah, if I get to that stage, it's like, dude, what? There's
Pull the plug.
there's not even a point of like all your family's gonna be like, oh no, he's dead. But there's not. Other than that, there's no real point of a life if you're just laying there
Also,
staring at the ceiling.
like,
what
okay,
even is that anymore?
If I'm literally a vegetable,
Are you even alive anymore at that point?
I also feel like I would be burdening my entire family. Like, do you know how much those medical bills must be costing
For
you for
real.
someone you can't even talk to? Like,
Yeah.
if it were me, I've literally talked to
It's
my
more of
family
a
about
comfort
this.
thing. Like it's comforting for the people who are around you to like know that you're still alive and you're not dead, and then maybe you'll get better. But if you're dead, there's no way.
I've
So-
told I've told my family if I am in a coma and it does not look like I'm ever going to wake up, just pull the plug. Just do it.
I want one of those situations, like one of those movies where you wake up after 50 years and you're like, what the fuck happened?
Also, that would be traumatic.
Be awesome.
I'd
be like, what did I miss? What's new?
Imagine,
and if everything was shittier, I'd be like, all right, I should have stayed in the
exactly.
coma.
Imagine 50 years ago you were in a coma and then you woke up today and you wake up to like Lil Nas and.
But you'd be like, dude, we have phones. What the fuck is this? Like, we have a cell phone. Look at these cars. They go so fast.
Oh, they're so fast, honey. You do not understand who I.
All right, I'm done.
You're done? Let's do one more.
Okay.
One more.
Oh my God. Pop up. Good thing. Okay.
I haven't even answered the last three. You guys just keep
why not?
Because you guys just keep moving on.
Well, answer them.
You guys keep talking, and I can't answer.
Answer. Yeah, you're good at interrupting, Juan.
Yeah. We're being so mean today.
Sorry, Juan.
Forgotten or remembered for all the wrong reasons, Juan.
I told you we're not singling each other out, so not answering.
Forgotten or remembered for all the wrong reasons?
Yeah.
Remembered for all the wrong reasons. I think that's the ego side of myself that wants to be remembered. I think if you do anything like art or like music or something, there's a piece of you that has that like side that wants to leave a mark.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because if you're forgotten about, then you left no mark. If you're remembered for all the wrong reasons, there's gonna be a select amount of people that will dig deeper and find the right reasons that you should have been remembered for. But I don't know. I might be completely wrong. Maybe it's better to be forgotten. Who knows?
Right.
I feel like we all end up getting forgotten.
That one's tough.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be dead, so I don't care.
True.
What is it going to do for me personally? Nothing.
Yeah.
Because I'm dead.
Yeah. It's literally like your legacy after you're gone. It's a tough question. That's a heavy one. What do you want to be your legacy?
My left foot.
Your left foot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with that philosophical question, we'll leave that one for everyone else who's listening to answer for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to be your mark? If you've made it this far, thanks for listening to today's episode. We kind of I don't know what we did today.
We answered a bunch of random questions.
We did. Today was kind of random.
Decision making.
Well, thanks for listening if you've made it this far. If you still have heavy opinions on our fast food tier, please let us know. If you want to hear somebody on this podcast as a guest, if you want to hear us talk about something specific, if you agree or disagree, or have questions, comments, concerns, all of the above, I don't know. Whatever it is, email us at theuntamedpodcast.wild@gmail.com. My name is John. You can find me at John_Human Sounds and my band at Desert Fish Band on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all the good stuff. Juan, take it away, Ernie.
My name is Juan, and I have an Instagram, and it's at Juanald, JUANALDDD.
Mm-hmm.
And Julia?
One of them is for you.
So I have an Instagram.
Mm-hmm. How's it spelled?
Give me a second. Oh, geez. Okay, so it's spelled EXXSPIRAVIT. Expiravit.
Can't believe you don't have that memorized yet.
You know what? It's a lot of X's and S's and I's and R's and A's. There's only one A.
EXXSPIRVIT.
Yeah, I don't have it memorized.
Yeah.
Boom. Mic drop. Boom.
Dang.
Mic drop.
Who's the illiterate one now? Me. I would be. Jeez.
Just smacking your microphone. Well, with that said, go find us on social media, send us an email, leave us a comment. Go listen to us on YouTube, at our YouTube channel, on Apple Podcasts, on SoundCloud. I'm working on getting this into Spotify now. So if that's how you consume podcasts,
Consume.
Yep, that's how you consume your podcast on Spotify normally, and you have to come somewhere else to listen to this one. It will be there hopefully soon. We'll see. We'll see if they, let me do it or not. Give us a rating too on Apple. It really helps us out.
Please.
With that being said, I think we'll talk to you again in about a week.
Just about a week. Almost
Thank
exactly.
you for listening to the Untamed podcast. I'm Juan.
And I'm John.
And we will
talk to
you
next
time.
Bye-bye.